Hi ladies, it's Candace. I'm going to be doing a training today on how to have a successful virtual party. A lot of us use the platform of Facebook, so I'll be mostly talking about that platform. There are other platforms you can do it on. I've also been doing some research and I saw that a lot of people like to use Spreecast, which actually we use for our team training. So that might be a great thing to integrate into our virtual parties in the future. But here is how I like to have a successful Facebook party. Some of the topics we're going to talk about today are sampling, door prizes and giveaways, engaging your customers without spamming them, hostess training, videos versus graphics, being personal, and following a Facebook script. Okay, samples. Samples are super important. It's so important in the industry that we are in that we actually get the product on the people. And being virtual, it's really hard to get the product on to the customers. So really they depend on what their friend or the hostess is going to say about the product and what products they use. So usually before I set up an event, when I ask someone to host or someone wants to host for me, I'll send them a bunch of samples so they can try a face mask, face wash, moisturizer, a deluxe pack of samples, not just 2 samples, but a deluxe pack. So they have a variety of things to try. Maybe they're already a customer of yours, so they have a bunch of product that they can also talk about. But this will help you in the long run because her friends are going to want to know what she uses, what they value their opinion more than ours. So even though we know about the product and we can give them the benefits and the things about the ingredients, they're not going to really trust us. They trust their friend more. So by giving her samples, she'll be able to share with everyone what samples she liked, which ones she didn't really care for, what scents she loved. And then she'll also be able to add it to her wish list, which is what she's going to be working towards by getting all those perks. Okay, everyone loves to win or they love to get something for free. During your party, you should offer some prizes or giveaways. If you don't have a lot of things to give away, you're just starting your business, I started giving samples or deluxe packs like I gave to the hostess for prizes. So I would do different games. There's a lot of different games you can do online. We should probably create a post after this where everyone can share a game that they've done online just to get some more, broaden our horizons or use different things because sometimes you get repeat customers in a party. So even offering free shipping in a party or lip balms to add to their carts, those are great ways to give something for free. You can say on the next $35 order, I will give a free lip balm, and that's who you give the next lip balm to. You can actually edit the cart at checkout before you submit it. So you can actually add it there and you won't even have to pay shipping for it. Or it might be something you have in your stock, so you'd have to just send it to that person. Like I said, there's a lot of graphics online for fun games. It also creates interaction, which you want on your party. You want interaction. The more your hostess, the more the more some of the customers or guests interact on your party, the more it will be shown in their news feed. And the more that they see it, the more they'll be more eager to learn a little bit more about what is this posh that I'm seeing. Okay, how do I engage my customer without spamming them? That's what I hear a lot of times is I don't want to, scare people away. I don't want people to think that I'm annoying. Okay, first thing, let's use it in an event on Facebook. Let's not do groups anymore. To be honest, I always did groups, and now I see why we want to use events and not use groups. Events is easier, and people can say if they want to come or they don't want to come. On a group, you're kind of just thrown in there, and then if you'll get annoyed with it, and they'll be like, I don't want to hang out with these annoying posh girls if they're going to just keep putting me in a group and, spamming my newsfeed. So we don't want to do that. Let's use events. Decide how long you're going to run this event. I normally run mine between 5 and 7 days, and I like to have it go over a pay period. So if people are seeing things that they like, but they don't get paid till Friday, then, you at least have that in your time span. It's not just a 1 day thing. You have it running. So they'll be seeing it and they'll say, oh, I'm getting paid on Friday and I'll want to get that hand cream. If you do your event over a few hours, post things prior to it leading up to the event to get customers interested. Post about what Posh is. There's a couple graphics about that, or make a video of yourself explaining what Posh is, how we simply pamper, and how our products are all under $25. They're affordable and you can buy 5 and always get the 6th one free. I always start my party with some sort of roll call. This one will actually help your hostess be able to see who's interested in this type of product, and also it's fun. A lot of them are like, how do you know your hostess? Where are you from? It also, again, creates interaction, and it's going to engage people and help you out in the long run with your party. Number 5, be sure you do a post explaining Perfectly Posh. Like I said in the beginning, you'd be surprised at how many people still don't know what Posh is. We are almost 5 years old now, so we're just becoming more known, and you really want to tell people what Posh is because it's not really a household name yet. We're not there yet. We have a lot of growth to do, and by them learning about how we are, we simply pamper, we give you me time, you deserve this. Everything's under $25 and are always buy 5, get the 6th free. You want to grab people's attention, tell them about the product, tell them to read our ingredients. This will get them more interested in the product and help you in the long run. Okay, hostess training. It's important to train your hostess. If you don't train your hostess and she just expects you to go in and do everything and her just get these perks, it's not going to work. She has to work for those perks. So she has to be active, she has to interact with the guests in her party, and she has to post on her party. If she had a party at her house, would she go and sit in the kitchen while everyone's in the living room? No, she'd be out there talking to everyone. So exactly like a home party, you have to make that as part of the virtual party that the guest or the host has to do. She has to do these things in order for her party to be a success, and it will help you. Okay, adding guests. Personally, I have found it better when they invite about 15 to 30 guests. I don't like seeing a party where there's 250 people or friends invited. Sometimes it gets annoying. I would say have the host find 15 to 30 girls or ladies that really need some pampering. They have a lot going on in their life. They know that they need this me time. Keeping it more intimate, I think, is better, because then you can also focus on some of the women and what they're looking for. Are they looking for a moisturizer? What kind of skin do they have? What kind of ingredients would be great for them? You can do it and be more intimate then. So like I said, just have her, don't go inviting everyone's, and then she should also personally message the ones that she wants to invite, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. Okay. Leading up to the party, your hostess has homework. She needs to post products that she uses. What products is she already using from Posh? Is she using that hand cream? Is she using that BFF face wash? Take pictures of it, the actual bottle if she doesn't want herself in it. Talk about how much she loves them. Talk about how it makes her feel when she uses these products, how she's getting her me time. She's a busy mom. She works a full-time job. But the 5 minutes that I get to wash my face and put this moisturizer on, I feel like I can start my day. Personal pictures of product or sample pictures of the samples that you had sent her. And a mask photo if she wants to do that. So this is a great tip to give your hostess. Be personal. Be sure that the hostess makes each guest feel special and personally invited. You don't want a mass message. We all hate mass messaging. We know when we're mass messaged because we see that 50 other people got the same message as us. Make it personal and send each of them a message. You can copy some of it and change their name in some of it and say, hey, I know you're busy, but I'm having this party. Just give your hostess some ideas to make her message a little bit more personal. Remember, the more intimate of a party, the better it will be for you to focus on each of these women and really let them know that they deserve this me time. Okay, hostess engagement. This is a big one. Tip number 4 is to like, comment, and tag. She must do that. Let's not have her go crazy. But if she knows that if Susie loves lavender, her sister-in-law Susie loves lavender. So when she sees that you're talking about the night and day, or you're talking about the sleepy stick, she'll let Susie know, hey, I know you love this scent. Why don't you try this product? So just have her like, tag, and comment. Don't leave her hanging. If your hostess needs some help, if she says, this person messaged me and they have a question, remind her that you have graphics that you can help her with, or, if maybe she wants to help and, post things in the party for you, that would be great too, because her friends are going to see the things that she posts, not you, because of the way the Facebook filters. They'll definitely be in her newsfeed if someone that is a friend of someone is posting it. So tell her that, she can bother you. You can ask me questions, and, let's work this party together. I gotta love that picture over there of Oprah. You get posh perks and you get posh perks. Everybody gets posh perks. Okay, create a hashtag for the party. I have not done this yet, but I'm planning on doing it for my next group of parties that I'm going to be doing over the next month. Have it easy for the party guests to follow along. I've been finding using hashtags a lot, and I use them personally when I want to follow and find things. Using hashtags, it's an easy way to find similar posts. For instance, if you're doing Jen's party, you can hashtag Jen's virtual party or Jen's posh party, and hashtag each of the posts that you do. So if someone wants to follow along in the party, all they have to do is click on that and it'll show all the posts that have that hashtag in it on Facebook. Okay, video versus graphics. I know there's a lot of graphic groups out there. We get a lot of graphics in the box, but you want your graphics to be personal. So get out of that comfort zone. You can create your own graphics. You can mask yourself and take pictures and talk about it. I have found that videos grab a lot of attention. Videos draw people in. They want to hear what you're saying. This is another part of our 5 senses that we learned how we have to, in order to get people to, really try and get this posh experience, they have to use all 5 senses. And on virtual parties, they don't hear you unless you're doing a video. So be short and sweet to the point. I use Instagram a lot to do 15-second videos on an ingredient or on a specific product. I also use YouTube. So you want to find your best, find your niche with that, find what works best with you. I also did my launch party and I broke it down into every section. I talked about the Look Natural line and what was new. I talked about the hand creams in a video and what was new. I talked about the scrubs in another video. So if you want to break it up that way, that's a great way to do it too. Talk ingredients, and like I said, talk each line that we have, the body scrubs, the specialty masks, the Posh Your Life line, the skin sticks. Break each one up, and don't just go crazy with graphics, posting. And then always post your favorites and your routine. People want to know what your routine is. Be personal. We don't want to see a robot. We don't want to hear a robot. Don't you hate it when you get a call from an automated person, or you're trying to get a hold of a corporation and it's press 1 if you need to do that. You want to hear a person on the phone. The same thing with being on a virtual party. You don't want it to make it feel like it is a robot there. You want to use your pictures. You want to use your experiences with Posh and how you feel when you use these products. They deserve to feel that way too. So make it very personal and don't sound like a robot. And then always, always, always tell your why, because you never know where you'll find your next rock star teammate. Always present the opportunity of Posh to them. Tell them your why. Tell them why you joined Posh and how much you're getting out of it. Again, be personal. You never know someone who has almost like the same story as you and they're like, wow, I can really connect to this person. You want to build that relationship, and usually your best customers become your best teammates. So those are, make sure you're always posting that also in the virtual party. And always thank your guests for your orders. I like to thank them in the party and not on their wall. Not everyone wants to share with everyone that they're out there buying this or buying that. Use a graphic, tag them in it in the party, and say thank you for your order. If it's a mystery hostess, tell them how much they're almost going to be getting if they win this mystery hostess. Or if it's a if they got a free lip balm, tell them it'll be added to their cart and they don't have to worry about that, or it'll be shipped to them separately. Just let them know. Also, you can always reconnect with those guests later when you see that it's shipped in your virtual office. Connect with them and say, hey, I saw your Pasha shipped. It's on its way. Let me know what you think. Also, sending a personal thank you goes a long way. You have their address, so just throw a little note in the mail to them, thanking them for trying out your Posh products, and you hope that they love their product. Okay, following a Facebook script. Yes, a script is great to have, but always tweak it. Make it your own. You want to make it personal and have it fit your personality. So I do have a script that I know that another consultant has made up. I will make that available to you, but again, don't be a robot. Make it personal to you and use what fits for you. So overall, what we talked about today was how important sampling is to your hostess. Being personal and not acting like a robot, following a script but tweaking it to be like you. Yes, it is a little bit of work, but do it once and then you'll have it for the rest of the catalog launch of this catalog. Create a hashtag and train your hostess. You want her to work for those perks. Always post your why in your party. Also, I always post like the zip code challenge to let people see that, we're only 45,000 consultants. So that's a great way to, someone that might be sitting on the fence and then they see, oh, wow, not having many by them or in their network, could be a great way for them to join Posh. Do videos, step out of that comfort zone. People want to hear you. It's one of our 5 senses, and they don't get that when they're on a virtual party. So you really want them to hear you and connect with you. And always thank your guests online, or send a little note in the mail. I hope this helps some of you ladies. If you have any questions, just comment and I'll get back to you. Thanks.